Alright, good day everybody. This stream possibly is going to be riddled with problems. It is the first stream I'm doing with a foreign SIM card from my van in a foreign country. I bought a local SIM card, but the data rate was horrible, so I'm still using my Netherlands SIM card, which is okay. I can use it in the European Union, so I think that part should be okay. I'm parked somewhere where I cannot stay for the night, which is still pretty far away, but it's getting dark in 3 hours, so we'll see if someone comes knocking on the door before then. And last but not least, I was going to make starting the stream in 2 o'clock local time about 1 hour ago, but then when driving up to this place, my brakes from the van stopped working. I lost pressure, and it turns out I have a leaking brake line somewhere. So with my last little bit of brakes, I made it to the gas station, bought some brake fluid, put it in, bought one more bottle to to get the problem fixed tomorrow if it leaks empty again, and then I can get to a garage, because of course today it's Sunday and everything's closed. But now we're here, it is time for nuclear Warptorio. Let's hope that everything that could go wrong already has gone wrong. So without further ado, let's have some more ado. I have no idea where we are at in this stream, so let's look what our situation is. Normally I would do this before the stream starts, but I'm already so late, so I didn't want to waste even more time before starting. So we're gonna go through this together. Probably you don't remember either where we left off last time, so that's good. Thanks Torion Germanium for the second month subscription. Right, so what do we have? We have 2 nuclear reactors, which means we can have like 360 megawatts of power, I think, or 320 megawatts of power. Right, we have unlocked all these abilities which we explored last time. We moved smelting over to the basement, copper ore, iron ore, and we have a chest system. We have 105k copper, 76k iron, so that's high levels of resources. What else do we have? We have steel smelting over here, so I guess we have up to 2 red bells of income from iron. Not at the moment though. I think we're about to warp out. We already deconstructed some stuff. Byte revolution is 50%. We have stacks and stacks of steel, which is good because we're about to start purple science, if I remember correct. And that requires tons and tons and tons of steel. So yeah, purple science is the way to buff the warp beacon further. Not only can we unlock more slots with purple science, but we can also go to tier 3 modules, which are even more powerful than the tier 2s. So right now we have 12% productivity bonus, but with tier 3s that would be like 20% with 2 modules. Plus we're gonna get more slots. Quite expensive to get there, if I remember correct, something like way over 1,000. Yeah, so the next module slot 500 purple science, but we also need 3 of these module 3 technologies of 300 each. So instead of making like a temporary setup, I think we're gonna build like at least some semi-automated setup, at least for the rails. The other 2 ingredients of productivity modules and electric furnaces we can probably get away with hand producing, as you only need 1 of them for 3 science packs. Okay, I left myself a note for lasers and laser defenses as well. I think that's not gonna be this day though. This day is gonna be about purple science. I do have bots already, so that is good. Do I have actual bots? Okay, I do have actual bots. Alright, we have module 1s in the labs, and I think we have automated everything up until blue science. We made some temporary bot frames, advanced oil processing is up. Okay, I think I caught my bearings. One more thing to do, let's check out. Okay, we have 1.7 million oil, that is great. bots seem to have a hard time figuring out what they need to do. They just warp with me from floor to floor. Okay, this thing is not outside. Oh, we have tons of uranium as well. Ah, yeah, we're probably gonna need some more. We're gonna need to refine this as well. More of these rocks. And I think that's yeah, probably that's the plan for today. Purple science, get rid of this ore. Let's check out. Alright, so we produced 57k uranium ore. We only refined 40k. So we still have 3/4 or so to go in the refining process. So we're gonna get like 30 more shiny green rocks. 30, let's say 40. We're gonna get 40 more shiny rocks and a bunch of those as well from the stash we have here. Alright, I think I automated ammo. Ammo is automated. It goes through this chest. This chest is full, so that's good as well. Okay, I think we're ready. Ready to start. Does it lag only for me? Why do I have a transmission rate of 1 kilobyte a second? I have some lag too. My stream is bumping from bitrate between 5.5k and 1.5k. Just up and down, up and down. I'll try putting my phone a bit closer to the window, but that will mean I have less. I did a speed test before. I should be able to stream no problem here. I have like over 30 megabytes download speed and like 8 megabytes upload speed or something. That was pretty high. I think okay, I will restart the stream. I will just slightly lower the stream quality. Better have a little bit worse quality than to have a drop stream every time. Settings, stream. Yeah, I think I upped it last time. Alright. Yeah, streaming over cellular actually was okay. Actually, let's just check if this solves it. Stream health should be okay, says Twitch. "26 FPS. It looks like I'm dropping frames left and right. Alright, I guess I'll try to start playing. And if it's unwatchable, please keep complaining in the chat. Then I will restart the stream. But for now, let's get into it. So the Z save indicates we are about to warp out. I actually should probably take a look at my mining platforms first though. I think I have nothing left in the world, but you never know. Alright, the iron platform is definitely in the pollution cloud now. The copper one as well. So we are getting severe attacks on these outposts as well. Yeah, there's way too many biters close by, especially for the efficiency model setup we have going on. Ammo is almost out. Alright, so I have the right harvester. Let's go pick up the copper one then. The iron one will retract automatically. And then I have both in my inventory again for the next warp zone. Alright, so we disabled the warp timer already. That is good. We do have sort of automated core as well. I think we should just warp out and see what we get. Double Z, because let's warp out, see what we get. How is the stream? Was it stable now? Let me check what the... Alright, it says excellent at the moment. Hello, great Factory of Science. This good day. This is not the 36 science specs playthrough though, this is just the fair Warptorio one, where we just actually defend the platform, as you can see. An uncharted planet, alright. That is decent. So should I be doing something first? I think the base can keep running off that giant stash of plates I have in these chests, so anyway, let's go set up the mining platforms first. Did I make like a blueprint? Some sort of blueprint to add on? No, not really. I think we should do that to guarantee like a double belt of iron income. Should not be too hard to find resources on this planet. An uncharted planet has normal resource distribution, so hopefully we won't run into large water borders blocking our way completely, you know, that kind of stuff. The stabilizer, right, let's do the radar first. Just to get a little bit of vision. And of course, maybe we can find some more free nuclear reactors, you know. I mean, we have 2 of them now, but we are not done with those. We're gonna need a bigger reactor at some point. Or we can just find the chests ourselves, like so. Alright. So the stabilizer is nice to use, but also it costs a lot of power. And we don't have an infinite supply of nuclear energy just yet. Alright, the space for the right one has been found, I think. Wait, what is this? Why is my right harvester so tiny? Right, we found one more, that's in the water. Landfill and yellow magazines. I think this should be way larger. Can I not use the teleporter now? Oh, I can. Alright, so that's good. Okay, let's place it a little better in the center, so I can... Oh, now it's way larger. Okay, so we should also probably work on more miners, basically. These can be part of the platform already, but I guess we would want gun turrets on the outside. I don't have more modules available. I think I should make those first before I do extra. Alright, let's neutralize output so it goes to iron and steel simultaneously. So I guess we need to make some more efficiency modules. I have tons of chips in my inventory, maybe that was a sign. Oh, I already made some, okay. Some. Do we have more? Oh, we have a whole chest of modules here. Oh, look at that. Okay, we don't need to make more at the moment. Probably want some more productivity modules though. Yeah, let's throw some in those. And we can make some more module 2s for the labs and stuff. Also research, I'm not researching anything. what do the other buttons do? The stabilizer stops pollution output temporarily, so we get less attacks on the platform and evolution slows down. The radar basically does this, reveal tons of land around the warp platform, as well as a lot of loot chests. Right now I'm just looking for copper, really. I don't know, should I make a stone mine? I have this, here's copper. I have those, above ground chests as well. Stone is out, coal is not out. So I guess we should have set up the warp platform at stone. So let's go ahead and find a stone mine, a stone patch. Red underground belts. That's a pretty nice find. Probably should research the Mark III assemblers and the Mark III belts, the blue belts. As you can find those also in loot chest. There's kinda a little bit of lag because of the radar ability. Car starts to feel slow. Dropping frames. Oh man. Okay, I see it bumped up and down a half frame per second. Stabilize the frames. Yeah, let's switch on the stabilizer. Is it watchable? Is it like unwatchable? Because I don't know how much I can do about it. Really, I don't know why it happens. I mean, I'm not on... Sometimes it's really bad. It's strange, I don't know what's going on. So I did a speed test. The speed test said it was okay. Way higher than I would need, like at least 5 or 6 times higher than I would need. But now I'm streaming, and once I try to sustain like 5 to 6 megabytes a second, or megabits, I don't know. I think it's bytes. Sound is also dropping with the frames. Important is that the sound is permanent. Alright. I guess it's just gonna be that way for this stream. If it becomes unwatchable, then let me know. Now I kinda driven myself into a corner. Alright. Let's just see if the radar found a nice stone patch for us. I guess we could go over here and then switch on the stabilizer for a bit. Is there stone and coal in one location? That would be stellar. Then we could mine both at the same time. There kinda is, but it's a little bit far apart though. I think we'll just go for this stone mine over here. But first, since that we're here anyway, let's just make some sort of a blueprint and try to get like as many as much extra production as we can. So I guess we could maybe plop one extra one down. Okay, there's a chance that spitters will attack these miners, but I guess we'll take the chance. So if I copy paste that on this side, connection with chat broken. Reduce code rate. Man. Yeah, this was gonna be a problematic stream. It was. I hear a lot of ch, but I don't get the messages for who is subscribing, but thanks. Thanks for the subs, or for the gifted subs apparently, since there are so many of them in a line. Man, this is supposed to be my professional level stream. Choo choo. Ah, thanks 4700 NVER for the gifted subs. I think it's you. I don't explicitly get a message, but yeah, okay. Thanks a bunch, man. I don't see how many it were, but I hope not more than 10 or so. I think I already heard at least 10 of those sounds though. So it is not really necessary to go that high on the gifted subs, especially not when the stream is like this. Keep an eye on everything at the same time. Okay, let's not blueprint this part, but let's do blueprint this part, like an add-on. Or let's just blueprint the entire thing. I can just easily overlap it then. Thanks Andros too for the subscription. Oh man, I think it were a lot subscriptions. Thanks 4700 and VER. Alright, yeah, it's probably time to switch off that radar. Did not really manage to check for nuclear reactors in the loot chests. Okay, what are we getting? We're getting a bunch. I think I can just put a couple more down here. Stream seems to be good enough now. I try to keep moving the phone closer to the window to get a better connection. Normally it's alright in the van, but vans are a little bit like some sort of Faraday cages, so sometimes you I gotta make a proper setup, man. These miners are inactive and the belts are not full, but at least most of it is going. Let's accept that for now. We've got more important things to do this stream. So copper, I guess we can just use that blueprint. Does it work? I don't think so. Yeah, it's way different. Alright, let's just copy that 2 of those miners then, like so. I think that should be good enough for copper. But we really should redesign those platforms at some point. Alright. No, this part on top of here is different, I think, on the iron one. Yeah, I build a lot more splitter shenanigans on top of there. Copper is only going to be 1 red belt anyway. I cannot get in my car for some reason. Okay. Now let's go find the stone mine. Perhaps we can go here as a little further outside of the pollution cloud. And then we have everything going again. We still had a bunch of coal. Hopefully we still have a bunch of coal after, I don't know, spending 12 minutes on this planet already. Let's hope we can go around this water. Should forget to switch off the bots. No nuclear reactors in there, so let's ignore those. Alright, so this one, I kinda have this set up. I guess that'll do. I guess I made it for a reason. And then we need the warp teleporter in there. I should automatically connect them. I just don't have turrets up here. And I'm out of efficiency modules apparently. Alright, that's bad. Also out of ammo, so let's go grab some of those if I still have some. Why is there... Oh no. Oh no. I hooked it up to the wrong side. What else is new? Alright, this should be stone again, right? Yeah, alright, that's stone. Like so then. Okay, efficiency modules. Do I still have some? Ah yeah, I just forgot to take them. Man, it's a slow start. Sorry about that. Yeah, I will use stabilizer, but I will use it a little bit later. Then this pollution can dissipate naturally. And because the attacks now are not too bad on the platform. I think this is probably enough magazines. Probably most attacks are gonna come from here. I'm missing bunches of stuff. I really should make some better notes at the end of this run. I think I was kind of in a hurry last run, last stream to finish up. Ah wait, I think I switched off music. Yeah, I switched off music. Nice, I like the song. This is a nice factory building song. I've been recording some of the YouTube series, which I record without music. Because I edited it in after the fact to match the scene. Alright, stone mine up as well. I think I just want to switch it on like around 15% evolution, just so before medium biters still. Then the rest of the attacks will be small biters for a while, until the cost gets too high. Alright, what's next? I think I kinda want to set up purple signs. Let's get rid of all these temporary assemblers so we can have like a clean slate to work with. Can we already... I think we can already make Mark II modules. We need... Alright, so let's say the first technology is gonna be the Mark III assembler, because it lets me put even more modules inside. That costs 150. So we need 50 furnaces and 50 productivity modules. I guess we can just quickly make that like somewhere out of the way. So then we just need 50 furnaces. And rails. I think I will just build it in place already. Stop with this, we'll just upgrade the modules. All of this gone. Okay, it fits in my inventory. Okay, how am I gonna do this? So I kinda want to go for bots later on, which supply signs that could be done. So we could bot in the productivity modules and the furnaces, which are like small numbers of entities, but rails is kind of a big one. So I kind of do want to automate rails. So let's say we're gonna have 4 purple science producers. Alright, that doesn't work. Let's first do this. 4 purple science producers. Do we have a substation? Just to power this area a bit. Yeah, this is going to be a sort of a laggy stream. I hope for the next time I can kind of fix that. Alright, so how about just direct insertion from rails? Because we need rails in large quantities. How about if we just move that apart one? We could have iron sticks in the middle. And then rails on the 2 outsides. Then we would need a belt with stone and steel. I think we can do that, those are both over here. We can somehow grab that. Iron for sticks, we could do that as well. On a belt or on a chest. I think we'll do that in a chest. We don't need that many iron sticks. We benefit from productivity, from the war beacon as well. So that's gonna be good, I think. Can later make it into a requester chest. That's not gonna be crazy. As long as steel and stone is automated, the iron sticks are gonna be okay. Alright, that's gonna be like so, and then like so, like so. And then we need to insert those into signs, like so. And we're gonna have the belt with steel and stone. Let's see if we can actually draw that off then. I don't have any belts on me, so let's grab some. I have way too much stuff in my inventory, man. Yeah, connection is a bit iffy now. It seems to be okay-ish again for the last little bit. Probably should just at least close this page. Yeah, I might be looking into Starlink. It may be a good option because now I just buy local SIM cards everywhere. It would just be nice to have a solution which just works instead of having to micromanage everything all the time. We'll see. Right, so let's say this steel goes over here, then I can use this steel maybe like so. That's already gonna be pretty horrible, apparently. That could be steel. I guess this ammo is kinda in the way. Technically I could maybe move ammo like over here and then belt weave the iron in. I'm not gonna use the space for anything else anyway. Let's try that. Let's try moving ammo out of the way. I guess we will use red belt for ammo. We'll just belt weave it in. It has to be on this tile though. Okay, but I do want to split this off once more. And ammo output can... oh, we don't even need to belt weave. We can just do this. Input... oh no, we do need to belt weave actually. Yeah, we do need to belt weave. Or do we? Yeah, we do need the belt weave. Okay, let's do this then. That should work as well. Right. Not the prettiest setup of all time, but it does work. Yeah, both of them are active. Alright, so possibly we could even automate iron sticks then. I do kind of want to move this against the wall though. Let's go one tile lower. This could come in over here. Iron sticks could... well, I guess it could come in over here as well. This could be iron sticks. Gonna have an output belt. Also gonna have 4 assemblers for yellow signs, which I have not researched yet, I think. Actually, research, right? Let's do research yellow signs. Not sure what else we need. I still didn't switch on the stabilizer. I'm too late now. It's already way in medium biter territory. Yeah, it's, I have like complete connection drops, just as if it kind of disconnects. I sometimes get an idea if you're with your home country's network on a foreign country's On a foreign country's network, they sometimes just do it on purpose to chop your connection like that. Alright, that's not very... We need to get the stone out of here. Oh great, that's gonna be more belt weaving. This stone, let's use a splitter. And then we'll just belt weave this out of here as well. Steel is already coming in like so. So then we just meet up stone with steel like so. Beautiful, just beautiful. I guess let's just go like so for now. We can always move it around later. That is going to be rails. This is going to be iron. That's going to be iron sticks. So this chest won't be necessary. Yeah, I don't know. This seems way too expensive on space, what I'm doing right now. Okay, yellow signs is finished. We can place those in then. So what kind of technologies do I still want, which are not purple? I do want automation 3 as soon as possible. Could go on more damage on the gun turrets actually. That's probably what I should have been doing. That's a slow one. We can also get more damage on the fire. More damage on the explosives. We're not really using explosives though. I guess rocket fuel is needed to progress later on. Logistics bots would give me those logistic trash slots. That would be pretty sweet as well. Yeah, I think that's just about it for now. It's gonna take a while though. Alright, so I guess we can start the rail. That is rails automated. Looks like we went with productivity modules and everything, so I should put productivity modules in these as well then. 20% productivity on iron sticks. Alright, I don't have a stash chest for rails, but that's alright, as long as I will have stone. And I have stone at full speed coming in right now. The belt is picked empty, there is nothing in here. So not all of these miners are active, but anyway, a red belt is the maximum I have right now. Alright. So I do have a whole bunch of productivity modules. Kinda do want to automate the, well at least semi-automate those. So perhaps we can just grab some chests like so. Output, input. And then we will just fill them up with appropriate amounts. For now I just need 50 of each for the first batch, so I'm gonna go with that. Nah, let's just go with 100. 100 of those. Rails is automatic. We can make more of these here manually as well. So 100 furnaces is 500 bricks, 1000 steel, 1000 bricks. That's gonna be easy. This only for, no, actually this hand feeding those amounts is gonna be the case until I have bots set up basically. Then we're gonna let bots do that work. For now though, this is gonna be alright. So half in here. Half in here. That should be Let's do use that substation somewhere. Oh, that disconnects my entire labs. Yeah, as long as the audio is okay, I will accept the lag spikes in the video for the stream, since you usually can follow pretty decently what I'm trying to do just from the audio. Okay, I do not have space for my chest buffer system like this. Okay, so I do have like buffers of this stuff. Now I have space to make that for purple signs as well, but let's just first get this going. Actually, this is looking nice. And so basically have to wait until those are done. I think while that is being processing, we can maybe do something about those chests of uranium we have here. Maybe I can just set up like processing on the warp factory floor, then it's under the influence of the beacon, and we're gonna get even more productivity bonus out of it. That could be good. I do have centrifuges. I also need some space for chests. Let's see. We are grabbing stuff from here. I could do like a mixed belt as well. We can just have the uranium ore on the inside, and then we just output on the outside of the belt. And if we do this, this can just go in whatever chest. Right, then how do we get that on the inside? I think I need to try to feed it out on a belt. I think I want to feed it out like so. That is going to be on the wrong side though. So if I side load it on here, then it will be on the inside. Beautiful. Again, this is going to work, trust me. This is going to work. Gonna need a bunch of those, a bunch of those. I don't know actually how many trips I will have to make to bring over all of that uranium. We do have space for this many chests. Okay, looks like I need to upgrade to the big power poles after all. Stop using those wooden power poles already, you cheap bastard. Alright, that is expensive enough. That is the processing setup. I guess I could just throw more productivity in here as well. 1.3 megawatt a pop. Let's check how the reactor is doing. But the stabilizing should be pretty decent. So the big dense pollution blob is away. We still get these attacks because of the lingering pollution which has been spreading out, but it is going to stop soon as well. White revolution is already stopped as well. That stops immediately with the stopping of the pollution output, and these attack groups will get smaller and smaller. I stopped just in time for my mining outpost to not be overwhelmed by pollution from the warp platform, so that is good. I think we're going to get away with it as long as we can keep stabilizing, which will be a long time, because as long as we can keep stabilizing we can stay on this planet. And it uses 8% of my power, but 8% of what? Well, it is 8% of this amount. So let's say 16 megawatts of power at the moment, 16, 17 megawatts of power. And we have those nuclear reactors for 320, so we're going to be good for a long time. Even with on 100%, it's still going to be only 200 megawatts. I don't know what happens if it goes to 100% or over 100%, or if it just switches off after that. Perhaps we can find it out somewhere in the stream. But yeah, that's going to be decent. That is the reason why we did not research more levels of warp platform stairs energy upgrade, which increases the energy flow rate and capacity of the platform stairs. As you can see on the right side, we have a max input and output of 500 megawatts. The technology increases that, but it also increases this number in the process, and then this 8% will be of like some gigawatts, and then you suddenly are using serious power. So by keeping this research as low as possible, the cost of using the abilities is way cheaper. So that's kind of an exploit, I would say. It'll take a long time, I think so too. We basically have been using an ability for all the time. No, not all the time, but yeah, we spent half an hour, we're under 10%. So extrapolating that would mean 300 minutes to reach 100%, so like 5 hours. We'll see, as long as we can keep fueling the reactor, that is. Okay, now I talked too long, I have to feed these in here first. That will make us the first purple signs. Alright, I have one more of those in my inventory. I forgot, there is supposed to be a furnace here. So let's fix that as well. That one is supposed to be there. Oh, that's the first purple signs. I forgot we had those. Okay, that will work. It is now opposite those, so let's scoop empty the belt. That was the first purple signs. At 23 hours. It's going to be a while before we have yellow signs as well, because the first technologies we're going to be focusing on is purple signs. That's going to go on the middle belt all the way to the end. So we'll just wait a bit, and then we'll go for the automation tree. I guess we're going to do some more hauling. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 for the next batch, so that is okay. Still have a bunch of those left over. So it's 200, so for 200 we need 2k, 2k and 1k. I'm gonna do that as well. I think I should build some blue chips as well, actually. Assemblers 3 are awesome, yeah, they're really such a step up from the Mark IIs. I guess I can still do this. And this. That should be good again for 200 furnaces, so not too bad hand feeding these chests for batches of, well, it's gonna be 600 science packs, plus whatever the current productivity bonus is on them. Rails is gonna be automatic as long as we have stone and steel, so probably for a while. Okay, everything is full up here already. We already kind of maxed out our chest storage up here. Okay, let's bring this down. We'll store stone in here temporarily. Right, let's see how many of these chests we can fill up. Maybe all of them. Whole Oreo. I do have the warp reach technology, so I don't need to be as close by as I think I need to be. We have extra long arms in this mod. Right, one more trip, then all of it is down here. We can start refining uranium. It's going to be pretty close to all of those chests actually. That's all of it. So this one is full, this one is full. All of that is full. Yeah, we do need all of those chests, unless we just hand feed it in here. We can get rid of one of them. Alright. This should be on the inside. This should be outputted on this side. And now we can start collecting more dark green and more shiny rocks. We don't need to sort it. That's alright. We have those as well. Put those in there. Let's actually check on the fuel cell status. I didn't check that in the beginning. 9 left over and we spent 25. Alright. So the thing is 100% fuel efficient. Let's temporarily switch this off. So I predict then this should be approximately like 23 megawatts. So this should drop to like 77. It drops to about 77. Alright, so it actually does work like that. That is confirmed at this point. Stabilizer uses this percentage of this number. That's good to know. How is our storage going? 95k iron, 130k copper. I don't think it's going up that much, so we are kind of using the full amount. Maybe not, maybe this going up. Right, logistics bots is coming in. After that we're going to go automation 3. So we need a whole bunch of speed modules actually. Because we require speed modules to make those Mark III assemblers. I also want a whole bunch of Mark II productivity modules. So let's also make more Mark I productivity modules. Actually, I first need to set up blue chips before I can make many Mark IIs. This is kind of our only assembler here. Okay, let's make some speed modules though. How many of those do I have? A decent amount. Resource Micromanager 2000. That is what this game is. Yeah, stream is lagging a bit, it's my connection. I think I'm just being discriminated by the foreign mobile network I'm on. because in my home country it works fine. Speed test says it should work fine, but I just get small little cutouts every now and then, probably motivating me to buy a local SIM card, which I did, but their connection speed was horrible, so that was not a solution either. But let's go for... I need to wait until I actually make those. We're also gonna need a whole bunch of these, so let's just handcraft a bunch of those while we wait for this technology to complete. First purple technology. Got a whole bunch of this kind of stuff. I need some iron plates as well. I don't know. Well, it's actually not too bad. The local SIM card was 10 euros for 40 gigabytes, and during like a good stream I use up to like 10 gigabytes, so it is manageable. Just one subscription, 1 or 2 subscriptions already pays for the cost, and we've already past that point, so I can justify spending some money for doing this. I could probably justify using Starlink as well if it is good. I just didn't research into that quite yet. Right, I want more red chips to make some more productivity modules as well. Okay, that's all my red chips. So I gotta be a bit careful with my spending. But I feel I can at least afford to do this. This is gonna be Mark II productivity modules. Now we're gonna go towards optimizing the warp beacon. Alright, so one of these requires 2 assembly machines Mark II, so I can only make 25. Let's just make them as we need them. First of all, purple signs, and we can immediately increase the productivity bonus from 20 to 28, I was gonna say. Like so. Also the speed is better, from 0.75. Now we're at 1.125 despite having more productivity. So these things are absolutely great. Can probably justify putting Mark IIs in those as well. But before we can, we need to set up some blue chips. Let's see if we can stash blue chips in this corner over here. Perhaps we can hide away the sulfuric acid connection in the back. I guess we should just keep on researching towards, let's go module 3 first. So to get the next level of warp beacon, which unlocks another module slot in there, we need all 3 Mark III modules. So let's get productivity, speed, efficiency, and then warp factory beacon 4. I think there's nothing else which has higher priority at the moment. Let's check outside how the stabilizer is doing. But yeah, so not too large attacks anymore. Pollution is kinda neutral. There's no gigantic flickering going on anymore. So attacks are gonna be quite mild from now on. Actually we have over 25 damage on our gun turret, so that means at the moment we are killing medium biters in 4 bullets, which is the same amount of bullets you need to kill a small biter at the start of the game. So that's quite a powerful upgrade. Alright, so I do not have the production to live feed it, but I could actually just stash more in chest and feed blue chips from chest as well until we have bots and a larger floor. Okay, like 6 of those can fit. So if we feed them from chest like so, I can still just output on belts. Let's go close by. And then just stash them in a chest up here. That's gonna help to make the Mark II modules. I'm gonna want those great assemblers for these as well. Alright, that's 28% productivity bonus on these as well. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, this was my temporary first blue chip assembler, where I just made my first ones to make the power armor and the legs and whatnot. Now we're gonna need to connect it to sulfuric acid though. How about we just make this slightly more horrible, and then we can simply do this. Okay, we don't have sulfuric acid though. This pump is disconnected, so I guess we should make that pump somewhere else. Let's get rid of this one. Let's make the pump up here. This is the pump which controls sulfuric acid flowing to upstairs, which we don't want at this moment. It is already powered, so that's good. And then we can get rid of that other pump right here. And that should be sulfuric acid for blue chips. Alright, and if we want to mine more uranium, we can just switch this one, flip this one, and it can go to the mining outpost. I forgot to do something important. After I did the uranium, is the uranium going well? This is going well. Okay, it's gonna take a while though. I was going to move the stone over in these chests for now. Everything needs to be upgraded, man. Resource Manager 2000. Alright, that is all the stone moved out of the way. Yeah, kinda horrible. At least now it's flowing again. No attacks here, no dead biters, so yeah, pollution cloud did manage to stop before engulfing the mining platforms. So yeah, we're just gonna have the accelerator running for as long as we can, which is gonna be a long time because now we actually are making more uranium 235. This is much more than the uranium 235 production we need, I'm pretty sure, to run the reactors we have. Yeah, resource may as well be unofficial name for Warptorio 2, I agree. I don't really mind the resource management, but there are certain types of players who absolutely hate hand hauling and hand feeding. I'm not one of them, as you may know. I kinda tend to overdo it. more than anything else. Output full, alright, so that one was never working. Now this is like inventory finder 2000, that's also always a great question. I can beat that bot. Alright, so kinda messed it up. I have too much inventory. 200 of those. 200 of those. Oh, I can insert the full stack. Okay, that's good. Now we don't need this guy. Right, so now we're making 1200 more. 5, 8, 11, 12. So that should be enough because we have over 25% productivity bonus. This amount should get us to Warp Beacon 4. So I guess now we're just gonna work on getting the more efficient modules, the Mark III modules. For that we need to activate our blue chip assemblers. Probably want to upgrade my red chip assemblers as well. Okay, I have six stacks of those. So that means I need 12,000 green chips, which we have. Well, the chest is throwing me off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So one line of green chips, one stack of red chips. 200 of those gives us 100 blue chips, so that is 100 plus 28% productivity bonus. 128 times 6. That's about, let's say, 750 to 800. 768, right? 768 blue chips we should get from that, which is going to be enough to make the Mark II modules we want, I think. Alright, so let's see how many of those we want. I think we cannot make Mark III's for everything. I think I want Mark III's in here, maybe Mark II's in the lab, maybe Mark II's in these science assemblers as well, if we can afford them. So that is 40 and so 72 Mark II's. $72. It's 288 productivity modules. That is 250, 256. No wait, there's already more. 300. 275. Calculatorio. And then probably I'm still off. So we're gonna need a similar amount of... I need more, I also need Mark III modules in here, so let's just make 6... What do I have? Oh, I can grab those. Let's just do this. I have 8 stacks of those. The thing is, if you have limited resources, you kinda need to do it like this. Or if you automate it, your resources are probably going to the wrong destination. But if you hand control all that stuff, you're always gonna be good. You know what you have, you know what you're making. Now we just need to wait for some blue chips. 200. I guess we could get started with the top ones. Okay, my red chips are out. I think I need to upgrade these bad boys. It is 16, 17, 18 assemblers. Thanks Basehead for the subscription, second month. Couple hours late. Then you're really a couple hours late because I'm already streaming a couple hours later than my usual time. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We kinda are trying to upgrade the warp beacon with purple sign stuff. I think we're gonna be out of coal pretty soon as well though. On the last chest here, still have 2 chests over there though. Once stone has filled up, we could consider moving the stone mine over to some coal patch. We are kinda going hard on purple signs. We are ignoring yellow signs for now, which is kinda the opposite I usually do. I mean, I do like the Mark III assemblers, but after that it's usually power armor, personal robot Mark II, military 4, all the shiny toys, you know, which you would normally get, like the personal robot Mark II, the fusion reactor, that kind of stuff. But now we're just going for upgrading the warp beacon. That seems more important at the moment. I'm gonna be making Mark III modules. That is in process. I can actually already select that. How many do we need? I think we want 3 Mark III productivity modules and 1 Mark III speed module. So actually we gotta make... I can just maybe make those by hand. I'm not handcrafting anything anyway. And that could become 1 Mark III module after we complete the research. Right, this should get us there, so I do not have to invest in more productivity modules right now. I could do another set of furnaces already, since those also take a while to be crafted. I was upgrading my red chips first. Okay, there goes my theory about handcrafting these. There. Now I can make my assemblers. Okay, that does work. I need to upgrade these as well. Probably I want to upgrade my green chips as well, if I can. That's another 10 assemblers. We're out of plastics for some reason. Then, why? Coal is disconnected somehow. How the heck did that happen? Ah, I see. Oh, that is not gonna work then. Maybe like so. Coal is disconnected because I basically just made the belt 1 tile longer, but the belt cannot be 1 tile longer. I cannot upgrade it to red either because it is being belt weaved with this belt over here. So yeah, I had to change that back. Let's just quickly throw some coal in here. Still 2.5k in there. Batteries, do I need more at the moment? Could make some more. Yeah, logistics bots are gonna be kinda high on the priority list as well. How is low densities doing? both of these chests are full. Let's just keep producing those. As a matter of fact, since we have these anyway, let's upgrade those as well. We're gonna be using a lot of power pretty soon. Those Mark III assemblers are... Oh wait, one moment. Looks like there's now some real problems with the audio as well. So yeah, I have a kind of a problem. I could try switching networks, but I'm kind of scared to do that midstream. I may drop completely. Audio fine, audio fine. Alright. Let me check the stream health. Yeah, the stream health is all over the place. I have a stable 6 megabytes a second bitrate, except for short random periods every minute or so. Like I said, I think I'm being mistreated by the mobile network I'm on, just out of spite. I really think that's what's going on. Alright, speed 3 module. Let's grab this guy. We can already upgrade those. Now everything is gonna run super slow, since we have only speed penalty now. Yeah, we're running at speed a half. Come on, give me my speed module. Right, more blue chips. Now again, I forgot to rebuild. I'm such a mess. Forgot to rebuild the output chest. Okay, this is the rest of the Mark IIs. That should be approximately enough Mark IIs to start making Mark IIIs. Okay, I don't need that many. I just need 3 of them, I decided. So let's make them over here as well. Gonna need the blue chips though. Let's put the Mark III speed module in there. And now we're suddenly at a decent speed again. Now we have 20% speed bonus instead of having 30% speed penalty. Quite a big difference. Okay, that's at least 15 of them. So 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be the ones for the beacon. We have over 40 for the labs here. So now we're gonna go up from 20% productivity to 24. That is not a great difference. Speed is dropping from 2.88 to 2.64. So yeah, actually this is way too expensive. It is not worth it, I don't think. Well, it is science. Maybe we can justify that. I think I should just leave this Mark 1s though. I am making the Mark 2s now anyway though. So I guess we'll upgrade them. Let's upgrade purple science. Let's see what happens. Statistics on the right. With Mark 1 speed 1.375 drops to 1.125. So from plus 10% to minus 10%. We do get 36% productivity bonus instead of 28, so that is 1 for free on every 3 science packs instead of 1 on every 4. It does seem to make more sense in here. Right, so now we are at minus 10% speed, 36% productivity. Let's put these the Mark IIIs in here. Now we are at 44% productivity bonus. And crafting speed 1, which is still faster than a vanilla one of those. So, whoa, 44% productivity bonus already. We haven't even unlocked the next slot yet. At that point we're gonna have 54% productivity bonus. So things are spiraling out of control pretty fast already. I forgot to put more modules in here as well. Then we were planning to upgrade these, that's another 10 of those. We have bots, we can let the bots do that. I keep forgetting I have bots, I have too many playthroughs going simultaneously, which are all slightly different from each other now. Right, stabilizer still stabilizing. Okay, how many of these do I have? 12. So I need 4 more, but I have... No, I don't have more. I need 4 more. Four more of the Mark II, and then I can upgrade yellow signs as well. So let's just quickly do this. And then we're done with modules for now, I think. I think we have moduled up everything which we wanted to module up after this point. Warp factory beacon is coming in, and then we're gonna have reached our main goal for the stream already, I would say, which was purple signs. Purple signs and upgrading the warp beacon. For the next we need yellow signs and 700 science packs. We're going to keep at yellow signs. Every one of these technologies adds another slot, so that's another 10% productivity bonus or a big speed bonus on top of what we currently have. We can get 8 slots unlocked with yellow signs. After that we are going to need space signs as well for the last 2. What is power doing? On this floor already 120 megawatts. As you can see, we were way lower than that before we started doing this, like 20 plus a little, like let's say 30 megawatts. Now we're at 4 times the power consumption. Let's go take a look how the power plants are doing. Yeah, we are already using more power than a single one of these can provide. So it's good we built 2 of them. This one is currently on its 100% efficiency cycle. So we are using up the steam which has been stockpiled in these tanks. If the steam tanks are full, it will be stockpiled in these heat pipes as heat. And if the steam drops too much, then a new fuel cell gets inserted. So right now we are not using any fuel, so that's great. Kinda cute to have efficiency modules here in the basement. But yeah, I don't have an ore buffer, I have a plates buffer. Alright, stocks are going up now. 156k copper, 109k iron. And steel. Are these hooked up as well? No, let's hook these chests up as well. And then we'll hook it up to a power line as well, so we can see it on the mouse over. 16k steel in these chests. Alright. Still have a steel over here as well. Oh, here were my red belts, huh? And some other stuff. Okay, I bet we have... Oh, these were for flamethrowers before I even automated engines. We can get rid of these. I guess we cannot really get rid of too much stuff. Okay, some other type of signs. I know this purple signs, which is lacking. This is a very fast technology, so that's why only a few labs are active. Everything is normal then. Right, we are about to finish up our first batch of blues. Yeah, I think we've done that pretty successfully. Right, so let's save that. This is gonna be 39. We are still in the same warp zone, by the way. That stabilizer is way too powerful. Let's see how far we can push that. We have purple signs and warp beacon 4-ish. Not quite yet, but we are getting there. Purple signs already. I've been live for an hour and a half. Been playing probably for an hour and 15 minutes or so. Well, it's not real purple signs, right? It's just purple signs assemblers with automated rails and hand fed. you know how it goes on this show. Alright, so what should we do next? Red chips are accumulating quite fast now, so that is nice to see. Alright, so with this 36 productivity bonus percent, we should be reaching the end easily. So already this is paying off. I probably did build not even enough red chip assemblers, as I'm already now can feed all of these with just 2 copper wire assemblers. So normally you can feed 12 with 2, now we're already feeding 16. It does kind of seem that this belt is just not fast enough. Alright, so now with this massive productivity bonus and decent speed, like we're getting 36% productivity bonus on this guy, is crafting a speed 1.25, so it's making 2.5 chips a second, plus 36% productivity bonus. So it's like almost 3.5, I guess. So yeah, this is basically filling up this entire belt almost. This belt is going to be not fast enough to keep up with 4 assemblers once we put one more speed module in there. So let's upgrade this as well. Maybe we are going to have enough green chip production to feed blue chips as well, with just these assemblers here. I think I should make more blue chips. Perhaps we can do a batch of yellow signs as well through this method. Do I have 6,000, 12,000 of these again though? No, I do not. $10k, I do have 12k. If I just go up here, I should have some more. Let's just do this because it seems like we're inputting 10 stacks every time, so this will speed it up a bit. Somehow I miscalculated, because we are out of these things and science is not finished. So we need more red chips mainly. I have almost the full 200 of these. So it means we mainly need another 200 furnaces. Alright, that's gonna be 200 modules, 200 furnaces, so we need steel and stone bricks again. Stone bricks should be good, steel should be good. That should be our furnaces again. Alright, what else can we do? Yes, we could be making some more bot frames as well, though this setup is not in the best location at the moment because it's not under the warp beacon, so I guess I could move that over to here temporarily. I'm just gonna go with more of these. I'm addicted to the Mark III assemblers. I guess the ones to empty out the barrels, they could be Mark I assemblers. So I want to just do this. I just want to move this under the warp beacon to get the maximum productivity bonus for that. And then we can make some more bot frames, also with the productivity bonus. We have a bunch of low densities already, so with all of that combined, I do need more productivity modules, don't I? With all of that combined, we could be making yellow signs from chests as well for the first technologies. Stone buffer is alright, it's just automatically coming into here. Is this full again? This is full again. Coal is out though. Yeah, we're out of coal. So I probably need to go move that mine. I do have some coal left in the basement, I think. Let's use that. Then I can start off my, what's it called? Electric engine production as well. Alright, we can at least insert like half a stack. We are really stashing up red chips a lot faster now than we were before, so that is nice. Let's make some of those, so I can put those in electric engine as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if I can put all of that lubricant in there. I'm feeling like a logistics bot at the moment. This stuff has gotta stop. Okay, that still fits. I think I can fit all of these in here then. Yeah, they just won't empty out, but that's alright. Let's stash these barrels here for now. Then we're just gonna need engines and chips. Probably should have left space for chests, but I didn't. But I think we can insert more than a stack at the moment. 70, alright. Productivity modules. And green chips. Alright, and as soon as we got 10 of those, we can add them to here. Now we just need to grab stuff for these. Steel batteries and more green chips. 10k military signs, nice. War beacon 4 is about complete, that's also nice. That's way too many batteries. War beacon 4 finished. Let's go, hop. And now we have yeah, 54% productivity bonus on signs, plus another 42% productivity bonus on the labs. So that stacks together. That's more than double the amount of research which we can get out of the actual science ingredients at the moment. So that's pretty sweet. So yeah, we go with 3 productivity and 1 speed. That gives us like, on a neutral assembler, that gives us like a 50% speed. Ah no, that's not true. On products which cannot accept productivity, they get 50% speed bonus. On the other ones without modules in the machines themselves, we get 5% speed bonus and 30% productivity. These red chips now are 15% speed penalty, still faster than 1 though. It's faster than crafting speed 1. And 46% productivity bonus on every one of these assemblers which has 4 Mark 1s in them. So yeah, basically the whole base of intermediate products is producing with about 50% productivity bonus at this point, without an actual real speed penalty. So that's pretty sweet. Alright. Then we are really done with modules, so let's save one more time without ish. I guess we could call this C. Purple signs and War Beacon 4 are finished. Since we are probably gonna be making yellow signs by hand as well, I don't know what we should do next. I think it's gonna be logistics network. Actual beacons are not really important in this playthrough because we got the warp beacon already. We could go for another upgrade to the warp platform because we need to redesign the above ground area as well at some point. I think I want to do that after it is maximized though. Just 150 yellows to maximize the size of the warp platform. Then we can make a final design in one time instead of having to step stone from 5 to 6 to 7 and just redesign it all the time. That would be a decent goal, I guess. Same could be said for the mining platforms. I could just wait redesigning them until I have the final upgrade, because if I spend a lot of time redesigning them now, and I will have to do it again as soon as I research this technology. So let's just tack on those extra miners 2 more times or so, like we've been doing here. We can do this 2 more times instead of redesigning the entire thing from scratch. Alright, so well, we are still producing pollution from the warp platform, but it is very mild at the moment. You can see a lot of the far away pollution has completely dissipated, especially in the forested areas. So it's alright to just not use the stabilizers from the very first minute. You can get a little bit more use out of them, while the attacks really don't ramp up all that much. I think we should move this platform over to coal, over there I guess. I have to take the long way though, so let's get the car out. I probably cannot really get all of that in my inventory. I forgot, yeah, I was supposed to start off bot frames as well. Batteries, I have a stack. Green chips, would have a stack in the pit. And electric engines, as many as will fit in as well. Okay, the barrels are empty, so let's return them to the barrel filling station and then we'll go out to move over the coal mine. More lubricant goes in here. We also get that insane productivity bonus on every step of the oil processing and cracking and whatnot. Because with that upgrade, the oil refineries exactly are touched by the warp beacon now, which previously they were not, as well as the top row of oil cracking, so that is nice. I bet we can see that on the oil consumption rate. This was our oil consumption rate before the warp platform, the warp beacon extended out to the oil refineries, and now it is this. So it basically has almost halved. $1.4 million. You started with 1.5, now it's 1.4. So we're gonna be using this oil for a long time still, I think. Right, that's going, this is going. When we're back we can start off some yellow signs. Let's do should I go for the, I don't know. I could get logistics 3. We can find these express underground belts and express belts and chests as well in the next warp zone. Let's do that. That does make sense. We could do some loot chest hunting in general. Military 4 leads to Spidertron and the Power Armor Mark II. It is a yellow tech though. Let's not think about yellow techs. Don't really need more floor size at the moment. That floor is built up. More boiler floor space. think that floor is looking pretty nice as well at the moment. We could get more mining productivity bonus. I think I should just go for the logistics network to be honest. It is a yellow tech. It is hidden behind something that is here. We can basically do that, and we can just automate the entire base including science, and I won't have to hand haul stuff to these assemblers anymore. So we will do like one hand hauled batch of yellow science, then we can set up the logistics network, and that's going to be it. I think that is how we have to do it. For now though, we can basically wait. We can keep researching purple technologies. Kinda am building myself into a corner here. This fits as well. Not the most beautiful option, but it does work. Right, I guess we do this. That should work. Yellow science can go over here. So if purple science goes back on this side of the belt, yellow science can go on that side of the belt. Let's output priority fish on the left side, so no science packs get stuck there. That does not look nice. Now this will be empty. Go underground. Right. Logistics tree is finished. So I guess we just go on and on to start upgrading floor sizes, I guess. Let's start with the warp platform. Beacon is required for warp factory floor 7, so let's get that as well. We'll get 6 and 7. Let's get... I think I want to get those in order though, after everything is set up. I don't know, I cannot really decide. Let's go mining productivity, that's always useful. Let's save up our tech. Let's get a little bit of more inventory space. Let's unlock the tank. Let's explosive rocketry, that's useful for Spidertron. Rocket fuel is needed to progress. We can prepare like with bot speed. Bot speed 2, bot speed 3, all does not cost purple signs. Cargoes, okay, the queue is full. Four Spidertrons manning the castle turrets. That would be justice. Yes. That would be pretty cool actually. That could be a goal for this playthrough. I like that. How much nuclear fuel is left? Probably not too much. Do we need to do something about it now? 3 cells are left. I think we're using most of the power. Alright, we have 14 shiny rocks again. So let's make 100 more fuel cells, except this time we will make... I think we'll just borrow this science assembler to make fuel cells. It is not active yet anyway. I do not want those to go in the belt though. So 54% productivity bonus means we should be getting over 150. Right, 2 cycles and the bonus production bar is already full. Recycle the spent fuel cells too. That's something for later, once we have actual bots. For now I just want to get this uranium processed. Probably should also just wire that up. So I have 27k left to go. Alright, I'm just gonna distribute these 40 cells below, so it doesn't run out while we are gone. Okay, we don't have that many spent fuel cells yet. So how's resources doing? Still gaining. And net resource gain is still going on. Right, we need to set up that coal mine. Let's just go. Again, out of coal. Base is not working. Oh, this is bad because these chests are full. So let's disconnect power. That will transfer the remainder in there. Let's just update that blueprint, including the turrets. And then we can deconstruct all of that. Okay, maybe we should help a little. I do have that high warp X speed after all. Alright, empty this chest out one more time. You have to remember to connect it to the other side this time. I could be attacked actually. Standing here without any protection. Cool, let's go there. Just under here, I guess. Already more than an hour and a half on this planet. So it looks like we're gonna get about 4 to 5 hours in before this reaches 100%. So grab this blueprint, except we need to load the other side. So if we flip that around like so, that should be good. And again, we're not really going to be attacked, especially the biter bases are far away. So we don't need a lot of ammo in the turret. Right, let's do one loop of radar. Let's see if we can find something interesting nearby in these loot chests? Something worth picking up? It could take a while actually, because we have already raided up out a large area. Perhaps it's just faster to go look. Okay, stack inserters, some blue chips, nothing too great, nothing in there. Okay, looks like I can justify not scratching that itch to go hunt for loot chests. It's a weak point of mine. Yeah, look, we barely get any significant attacks here still. After the initial big pollution burst has fully dissipated, now we're getting the stabilizer amount of attacks. Alright, so why is this not starting? It is starting, it is just going all straight into this belt over here. And down to the floor where it is gonna reach coal, plastics any moment now. Alright. In-game audio seems too loud. This song is pretty loud, but I agree, maybe the music could be a little bit less loud. That is one of the loudest songs, and it's like the frequencies it uses are in the voice range as well, so that is pretty like overlapping, you know. Alright, fuel cells done. We got 40 plus 110, that's 150. Now we reset it to science. Probably should set up an alarm for the amount of fuel cells. We're getting close to... We have maximum capacity of 320 megawatts. So we are gonna run out of power actually. The base is using too much power at the moment to keep using the stabilizer at 100% even. We're gonna get to about 80% and then we are using max power. Because I upgraded everything to Mark III assemblers because I couldn't resist. Oh well. Chat will be the alarm. Yeah, that's true. It was semi-stable for a while, but now I'm getting a lot of lag again, apparently. Which I will try to get it sorted for next, and perhaps I'll try switching the stream to the other network just at the end of this stream as an experiment to see if that will work out better. I think if we are gonna be using bots, we do want to collect some plastics in here as well. Still should get plenty for red chips if I just use a slow inserter with like stack size 2 or something. All of this can be extended as well. Right. Let's see how much yellow signs we can make. I have a stack of bot frames. Still making more. There's going to be another stack. So let's say we have 100 bot frames per science assembler. And we're going to need 200 processing units and 300 low density structures. I don't know if we have this many. Oh, we do. 1.3k. Thanks insane productivity bonus from the war beacon. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna pretend these are two full stacks. I'll just have to add them later on. And then I have to add 300 low densities. Do I have that many? 480 and 160. Yeah, I think I do. 200. So that's gonna make 600 science packs per assembler, plus 50% productivity bonus. It's 900 science packs per assembler, so 3600 in total, plus 40% productivity bonus from the labs. That's over 5000 yellow signs, I think. World of Technologies. Okay, we can get pretty deep with that. Okay, let's go grab all the low densities. 5000 yellow science packs out of that. That's insane. Chat, you will correct me, right, if I'm calculating that wrong. That seems absurd, man. Alright, I guess yellow science is a thing now. First yellow science packs of the game. Didn't think we would get this far in this stream, especially after the rough start. This is a small micro break. You can watch the yellow science packs and I can watch my cup of coffee. Alright, first the utility science pack at 24 hours. Actually not too long after the purple one. Yeah, I didn't think we would get all it done. Warp robot engine is finished. Let's do the pocket dimension. That means they will be able to grab like 3 modules at once instead of 1 module at a time. Basically the robot stack size. Faster bots is good, but I want to actually automate purple signs and yellow signs before falling into the hand feeding trap. So let's just go logistics network first of the yellow sign stacks. 500 yellow signs. Could just get a sneaky war beacon in there. Or 2. Or 3. Or 4. I think we have that. Yeah, we'll see. Perhaps we'll go crazy on that. It does sound like a good idea. Before doing anything else, just upgrade that thing to the... We're gonna be able to make so much stuff with just a red belt of copper and a red belt of iron and some steel. We're gonna get like hundreds of SPM out of that, I bet. That's unheard of in vanilla. You need like massive amounts of resources to get 100 SPM of purple and yellow signs. $100 production cycles, 300 yellow signs. Alright, there, 100 production cycles, that's right. I think I counted 200. So 100 is 300, that's going to be 450. 900, that's going to be half of what I predicted, 18. It's not 5,000, but more like 2,500 or 3,000 or so. Okay, let's just see how far we get, I guess. No, I want to know. 100 cycles, 300 signs. Production bonus 54%, 450. Then we get on the laps 40% on 450. There's another 180. 630 times 4. Yeah, like 2,500. So yeah, half of what I originally calculated. I assumed double the amount of cycles. 2,500. So that is going to be logistics. Then we can queue up warp beacon technologies, I think. Yeah, I don't even want Mark II roboports or military 4 or fusion reactors. I want warp beacon. So 500, 1,200, and that's 2,100. So then we got 400 left. Let's do get a roboport Mark II and the fusion reactor at least research then. That seems exactly not enough science. We'll probably exactly not finish this. We might though. If we manage to put more productivity in the beacons while this is all going on, we can finish all of those technologies. So basically I need to prepare two more speed modules if I can. Two more productivity module Mark III's to prepare for the upgrades on the warp platform. Okay, that is the first one. Right, now we'll go to... We'll also prepare a speed module Mark III in case 2 extra productivity modules will slow down the base too much. That could be the case. Alright. And that is the speed module. Alright, so we are prepared for the upgrades of the warp factory beacon. Put them back. Looks like I'm using these more for personal use than to actually make stuff for purple signs. Alright, almost another 200 of those. So yeah, actually we're going to get that insane productivity bonus as well on our centrifuges, already 38% productivity. Oh, we got a uranium 235 out of that one. That's rare that you actually see that happen. We've got another 10 of those again. So we could be making even more. Let's reserve the bottom line for this. Is there still purple signs on both sides of the belt? Yeah, there still is. Thanks for the notification. What about research speed? That's probably useful as well at this moment, since we're going to be putting more productivity modules in here, which will slow down the labs as well. Alright, so let's check how is it going with the resources up here. Coal is being filled as well. It's still not really fitting. I bet we can do this though. Okay, so if I do this as well, I can also stash up some coal. We don't need to mine coal and stone every warp zone then, if we have some extra stashed up. Basically, once we start to utilize the fully upgraded warp platform, I think it's gonna connect all the way to the turrets actually. Once the next two size upgrades are completed, then we can make the final design of the defense. It's actually going to be so large that I cannot do my nice intro screen anymore with the entire, with all the bytes coming from all the directions. If the platform is going to take up all the screen. Oh well. I guess I would benefit from blue belts as well for this setup. Just 3 yellow belts can fill up that blue belt together. So how many magazines have we been using now? I used to look at that a lot, but yeah, these are like the normal magazine spikes near the end of a warp zone. But now we got the stabilizer. And this warp zone, you can see it started to go up. We switched on the stabilizer, pollution cloud started dimming. And now it's kinda stable. Going up ever so slowly. Still miles away from big biters. So all of that looks pretty good. I bet we could be taking out some biter bases and we could stay perhaps even longer. It's probably not worth it though. There's no benefit to staying longer on the planet, not really. Some minor things, but... So yeah, I'm kind of waiting for the warp beacon to upgrade. Then science to complete so I can... So I can fully automate science with bots. Probably should just be like making actual bots in that. Alright, so that is stashed away as well. You have everything to make a couple of blue belts. I guess I do. I guess I do. I'm missing 4 barrels. I bet they are still stuck in the electric engine loop over here. Alright, some blue belts. We have blue belts and blue underground belts and blue splitters. Blue splitters cannot be found in loot chests, so whatever I want of those, I will have to make those. I guess we'll start by making 10. Gonna need some red splitters for that. Red undergrounds. And red bells, I still have a bunch of those. I'll need a lot more gears. Alright, looks like we are out of that one type of signs. Purple signs. Ah. Yeah, I did calculate how much yellow signs I would be making, but not how much purple signs I would be making. So that was a mistake. Mistakes were made. Right, 10 of those. $20 of those. I guess a stack of blue bells. With that we should get pretty far. So that's also just 100 of those. That will make all of those. 20 of those will need 400 gears. I guess we could make a bit more then. And 100 of those requires 1000 gears. Because the most useful is going to be the underground belts. We can do more belt weaving and span larger distances. So that could all come in quite handy. Let's not do anything too fancy. Alright, then we just need to add the lubricant, the magic stuff. We're going to be producing some of these blue belts. I don't know, the internet speed is fast enough. I kind of have the idea that it is just fast enough. It buffers a bunch and then it like goes into some sort of eco mode. And then it gets the wake up call that the buffer is running low and it wakes up too late. And then we get the bitrate drop. It is kind of weird though. Okay, let's grab this. We can upgrade our mine. So we are about to complete War Beacon 5. Let's see it happen. So immediately put in the next productivity module. No, wait. It is not gonna happen. I tell you, if we are a single tick away from completing this technology, well, probably not. Okay, we might be though. Let's just make one single electric furnace. I bet that's gonna do the trick. Alright, this one has almost got the bonus. So there's going to be 6 science packs. That should finish it. Okay, let's hand insert it. If it immediately completes, then it was a 1 tick error. But I think it won't be the case this time. No, okay. So not a 1 tick rounding error. Come on. No, still not enough. We need the actual 3 science packs. They're all going to go in one lap like this. Missed it. Okay, where's my Mark 3s now? I bet they went in here. Yeah, they did. So control clicking resources in an assembler also automatically upgrades the modules, which is an annoying behavior which I wish would change. Alright, we do need to make some actual... We basically have no choice. We need to make some purple signs. I guess let's make 200 again. I mean, we could go a bit larger this time. I think we have the red chips to be able to do that. So we need 20 stacks of red chips to pull that off. We have the steel, we have the stone bricks, I'm pretty sure. But do we have 20 stacks of these? Yes, we do. This chest is almost full. We're gonna need more buffer for that as well. So 4k steel and 4k stone bricks. And then another bunch, 20 stacks of these to make the modules. That should match the yellow signs, and then we can next time build a logistic system to actually automate signs. We don't have to do this anymore. Some science packs were stuck at the end of the belts of the lab. Ah yeah, I see. Ah right, that is because these grab from here. So this belt does not really need to be there. Looks like I miscalculated the amount of gears needed for this guy by a factor of 2 again. That should remedy that. Right, now we got 64% productivity bonus on science and 52 on the labs. So the rest of this purple science and yellow science is going to stretch much further than what we calculated. I was gonna upgrade... we cannot upgrade this. Because this is a red belt. We cannot upgrade this thing. We would have to use both belts. But then I would have to like sort it out here, which is not really possible around this warp reactor. Still though, the idea would have been this. And if I go stand over here and just collect it myself, we can see how it actually would work. Near the bottom of the screen, that is going full speed, 3 yellow belts converging into 1 blue belt. But as soon as we let go, the fast loader just holds up the belt. Only if we pick it up manually, it's going full speed. Alright. So we have to upgrade the platform logistics once again. Maybe we can actually do that. So this adds an extra pipe and upgrades the belt speed and chest size of all platform logistics. It adds an extra pipe though. It's gonna be probably over here. 2 extra warp pipes. We need to check though, can we handle that everywhere? Here we can, on this floor. On this floor though, we can here, we can here. On this floor, it kinda can if we would do this. Then this pipe can spawn in here. And on this floor, yeah, that would break. It would have to go like so. Okay, so we can research the blue belt upgrade for the warp platform logistics, which makes all of these loaders into blue belts. That's pretty sweet as well. Alright, do we have 100 of those yet? Yes, I would prefer 200 because I will forget to insert those again. Right, the inserters are barely fast enough to keep these guys running at the moment. Right, we also should insert those bot frames here actually, I forgot about that. And that is all the temporary signs out of the way. Okay, we need a bit more green chips in there, and this will all work out. So we got more engines, more bot frames for later. We should automate this at some point as well. For now though, I missed putting green chips in that one. Alright, we got a 100. So this can go ahead in full swing again as well. My chat is off. It works or it doesn't. Internet is fine whenever it works or whenever it doesn't work, but it's not fine if it doesn't work well. You need it to either work well so you can use it, or you need it to not work at all so you can go do something else. Alright, so all of this is going to be supplied by bots. I guess we could be making some roboports in preparation. It's going to be the next technology after the next warp beacon upgrade. Of course, we're not going to automate roboports. I mean, how many roboports do we realistically need for this factory? Like 5 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 in the middle to connect them, something like that. 1k utility packs, that's only like half an hour after the first one. Not even, 25 minutes. That's a good pace of production. So when we are producing, we were producing like 40 a minute, and now it's 30 a minute because we slowed down the whole factory by adding this extra productivity. So speed is now minus 50%. That's actually quite bad. Yeah, perhaps we should go speed and just add the productivity module in. Okay, now we're going at plus 15%. Now we're going way faster. Yeah, I think I like that better. So we go research this one and only then we add back the productivity module. We're going to be rolling with 2 of those, 4 of those for a while. Alright, roboports. Could use some iron gears. I have some here as well. 5 for sure, I think. It's not gonna be... Yeah, we need the logistics network. Okay, we're gonna need more apparently. We're gonna need the logistics network to cover everywhere. So that's gonna be 9 at least. I did not really plan to put roboports in here though, so not sure how that's gonna fit. And here we can just plant one between these chests. I think this floor is gonna grow as well pretty much, a lot further, so not really sure where to put them. Let's just try to reach the castle turrets with these. Right, so we are reaching the outside and the inside is covered as well. Here though we're gonna kinda not fit until this has been fully processed. For now we can put it over here. Where it is not powered. I guess here we still have plenty of space that could be put everywhere. Alright, so that kind of covers the entire void as well, except in this corner so far. Now we're going to need to find space. That's going to be a challenge. Find random spaces to throw these in. Right, that does cover this chest. There is no chests here, so for now we can leave that open. Random pipe. Does not quite fit over here. We can put one down here though. Yeah, that would work. Here at the end. For now. This is a temporary setup, so not really need to care about that too much. I'm not really gonna sweat the mist barrels. I have bots, what am I doing? I keep forgetting I have bots somehow. I have one more, we'll need at least 2 more. But we don't have the steel. Question is, am I going to need bots on other floors as well? Don't really think so. I mean, I could just power the robot also like so. That would work. From this, this is also like an accumulator which warps power over. Guess we'll just flop this on the top here. Okay, that is not connected, so we need to move this guy 2 tiles to the left. I guess we can do the same trick over here. Here it does kind of fit though. Can fit in one right in the middle here. That connects those as well. And we just need to connect this corner, which at the moment we can't. But I guess once these castle turrets grow in size once more, then we can. For now, it can not fit anywhere. It can fit here. Okay, that does cover the full. That does cover everything in our entire factory. So we don't need to think about setting up a logistics network. That was a little bit more than 5 robots though. That was 13 of them. Alright, Warp Beacon 6. This stream is really appropriately named. We actually do have... Can I put another stack inside? Yes. We did do purple signs and we are actually buffing the Warp Beacon and the entire base as a result like crazy. With every upgrade of the Warp Beacon we're also going to be using more power though. Let's go take a look in the basement what the nuclear reactor is doing. 250, 260 megawatts. We are quite close to the max. The max is not 372, it's 320. It only looks like it's 372 because we overbuilt the steam turbines, but the amount of boilers and the amount of reactors cannot exceed 320 megawatts sustained at least. We can run it higher than 320 for just a little bit. So we can run up to 372 as long as there's extra steam in there, but the steam is going to be consumed faster than that these reactors can produce if we exceed 320 megawatts. So more than 320 is not sustainable, though we can do it just for a little. Alright. We've been on this warp zone for the entire stream, man, thanks to this stabilizer. Okay, I thought this iron belt was looking thin, but I guess everything is alright. Most of it is just being consumed in the first half over here. Resources are going up. We're going to have so many resources. I'm going to have to blow them up if I ever want to redesign this space, because I'm not going to hand haul 200 chests of plates in different directions. If we upgrade the boiler floor, we could build larger nuclear reactors in here though. That would help, because right now we're kind of capped. I didn't think we would need 320 megawatts anytime soon, but yeah, with the stabilizer action going on, 200 megawatts, at right now 100 megawatts, plus 160 for the base, I guess. Oh, warp beacon 8 is done. I am sleeping. Here we go, back up to full power. And we got another one of those bad boys ready. So what do we got on these guys now? Crafting speed 1.25. Completely the vanilla unmoduled speed we have going on right now. Except we've got 64% productivity bonus on these guys. So yeah, we're already way outclassing the maximum possible of vanilla in terms of productivity bonus. Once we are rich, we can upgrade those to module 3, all of these. Right, logistics system is going to complete. I think that is where I'm going to call it. Logistics system is going to be the theme of the next stream, I think. We did what we wanted to achieve this stream. And we did it quite well, actually. I didn't think we would go to this level of power already. So we got 190 effect receivers. It means there is 190 entities falling under the warp beacon, and as of now actually the entire floor is covered under the warp beacon. I don't think it's gonna grow in radius even further. So everything we build on this entire space is going to be covered under the warp beacon. So all of the oil processing, the engines are now being covered under that as well. So yeah, 160 megawatts. That's also a result of the influence of the warp beacon growing to the rest of those well. These engine assemblers are now consuming 1 megawatts each. Science 3 megawatts each. Red chips 2.7 megawatts each. Oil 3 megawatts each. Chemical plants 1.5 megawatts each. So yeah, with 200 machines under its influence, that adds up quite quickly. We've got 460% extra energy consumption on every single machine on the floor. For that we get 40% speed, 40% productivity and 40% pollution. But I don't think pollution actually counts on the factory floor. Alright, and then we can further increase those stats with the actual modules which we choose to put inside every machine. Okay. Next one is going to be the high-tech area. Let's actually create some of these so I remember to build these next warp zone. Alright, so this is going to be the theme of the next one. So let's say electric engines, bot frames is going to be like this, some requester chests going on, perhaps on a belt, perhaps directly, I don't know yet, but that is the goal of the next one going to be. Yeah, the stabilizer is, I'll go over those once more. So the stabilizer is basically severely limiting the pollution output. If I switch it off, you will immediately start to see this is going to turn like bright red in seconds. So now the stabilizer is off, look at that pollution. It's just like insane amounts, so I'll switch it back on. Now it will take a while to go away again. It was stable, but thanks to quiet, it is now, we're going to get a lot more attacks for a bit, once that reaches the nest. The accelerator basically decreases this time, theoretically the time before you can warp out, but it does seem to be broken. I couldn't get it to work, and the radar basically just scans out more terrain around your map, which is how we found our stone patch. So technically we don't need to explore manually anymore, we can warp out, switch on the radar, switch on the stabilizer. Pollution output is going to be very slow. The radar is going to scan and reveal the resources for us, and after a minute or 3, 4, 5 we can basically look on the map where we want to set up our miners. That's going to be it for the next warp zone, the way to do it. Okay, we're getting warp platform logistics as well. That should upgrade the mine we have going out here to full speed, but everything here is already full. So let's see if I can, before it completes, showcase that. Now it's red belt speed. It will now upgrade to blue belt speed. I could have locked myself out of here. Alright. Now it's going to be locked to blue belt speed. You need to pick it up and place it again. All of those things could have just returned to the warp platform. That sometimes happens when you upgrade those. Then I would have been stranded out here. I would have to walk back between all the attacking biters to my platform. Fortunately that didn't happen. Now we're gonna get the full belt. Let's see if there are any gaps. I don't think so. Actually there are. Alright, we're not quite mining enough ore just yet. I bet if we upgrade just a little bit of those, we could get it done. Alright, so now we don't have gaps anymore, because it backs up on the fast belt, and these guys can keep producing. This will remain backed up. So now we have a true blue belt of production. Alright, so let's upgrade that blueprint once again. That is going to be good for next warp zone when we need to rebuild this mine. So I'm not going to pick it up just yet. We are not ready to warp out, I don't think. We just reached the goals we wanted to reach this playthrough, or this stream. Are all of these full? All of these seem full. Also, these chests have now upgraded to iron chests. We can upgrade that once more, and then they will turn into logistics chests, so we can use them with bots as well. We need to set in the settings though which type of logistics chest we want from that, because the default is active providers, and that is just horrible. Okay, old assembler was still up there. Chest of plate is still up there. Alright. 10k left remaining. We have like 25 shiny yellow rocks. So yeah, it does cost us to use this, but still, it is now still less than half the power usage of the base, because we upgraded to these assemblers Mark III. I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna make the save, the end game save. Then we're gonna try to switch my mobile network to my other provider and see if that's better for the stream, so I know for next time what I need to do. We're still in warp zone 39. Warp beacon buffed SF. One right set with capitals usually. Alright, so I'm gonna resume next playthrough from this point. I will spawn in right here. I will know what I need to do. Not bot frames, but these things. Requester chests, setting up the logistics bots to request the proper stuff here, and then everything shall be automated and no longer hand fed. The chest limits, I think they will... Oh no, they don't stay, you're right. Thanks. before you know it, you would have ended up with 20k in... Okay, let's actually load that then. I think I can just set the chest limits back, like so. That was the wrong one. Oh, the third pipe has spawned in. Let's check the orientation. That does seem to be alright. Everything seems to be alright, nothing is disconnected. I hope this was fixed. Alright, we can just reset that. Let's go like 24. That's a full chest of ammo. And then it's simply reverse this direction. Now this is full. This is full the wrong way though. Alright. Now this guy is limited. If I reverse it again. Okay, that fills up nicely. And this is on the wrong side again. Okay, I will need to do that the real way instead of just trying to get by. Just have too much iron in my inventory. Alright, so we're gonna get a small buff in ammo production for now, that's alright. So I could actually do this, since now we have the blue belt. Since we immediately split it, we could benefit of that. We also would need a blue belt coming in here though, which we don't quite have. So we would have to upgrade it from here on out. So that we can benefit from our extra overflow. So now we're going to be consuming faster than we are producing again, because yeah, we'll see how long that lasts, but theoretically it's a good idea. I think now just these chests are filling up because they just expanded in size. That's what's going on. Alright, now we potentially can use a full blue belt of iron. So let's do that as well for copper. If I have enough belts. Kinda hope I do. Okay, so far so good. I think that's all. If I just do this and this, that will be the full. That will probably allow us to use the full blue belt of production, or like fake production supplied by our buffer chest in the basement, which over 100k. Hello Matcha, you're just about in time to watch me end the stream. In fact, with those upgrades to the base, I'm going to make the save again, where we'll resume next time. This stream we did semi-automated purple signs with automated rails, but hand-fed furnaces and productivity modules. With those technologies we researched all the module type trees and buffed the warp beacon, unlocked 3 new slots in here. Now we have insane levels of productivity, 64% productivity bonus on the science assemblers, and then on the labs we have 52% at the moment. We could opt to slow down our base a bit by adding 10% more productivity bonus. So that would be 62% on the labs and 74% on the assemblers. Although we would be running at a very slow speed. But if we are consuming resources faster than we are producing them, that would be an option. For now we go with speed because we have over literally like 200,000 copper in the basement and 130,000 iron, as well as 20k steel. So I guess given that we have purple signs right now, I would like to output priority towards steel. Since steel is actually shrinking, I think, whereas iron was still growing. Anyway, I didn't do anything which breaks the game, so let's save once more. How is power doing? Power is doing okay-ish. The base, when it's running, it's using 160 megawatts. The accelerator stabilizer thing, the stabilizer is now using probably like 120 megawatts, so the base is consuming 250 at the moment. When it is running, it is consuming even more. We are quite close to the maximum, so we're not too far from warping out. The evolution factor is still below 50% though, so the thing is I have to keep creating these fuel cells. 26 again. So without the stabilizer that would go a lot better. I could research Sulfuric enrichment to just solve all the problems. That would be good actually. Then we can just make more uranium-235 out of all these dark green rocks. We are almost done making this into the shiny rocks and the dark green rocks. I bet you if I research Sulfuric enrichment, I would have enough nuclear fuel cells for the rest of the game by turning the dark green into light green ones at the appropriate ratio. And we don't need uranium for anything else but this. There is no science involved with uranium, so nuclear bombs we're not going to need, I don't think. Alright, we have 4k of every science pack in stock except purple and yellow, which are not automated. Let's limit those chests as well, and then we'll save once more. Alright, I'm not gonna have a long outro. I'm not going to go raiding as well, because I'm on mobile network. It is always kind of spotty anyway, and I don't want to make a long outro screen on the mobile connection now, the limited mobile connection. And I'm going to have to drive off away from this place. It's getting dark and I'm standing in a place where probably someone will knock on the van after dark, that we cannot stay here. So yeah, let's not wait until that moment comes. Farewell, spook. I saved already. I will resume from the last save. We are ready for the robot network. We did that. Biters are tame. That stabilizer is absolutely broken. Alright, for the end, let's switch off the stabilizer. We can see the pollution spread out. I will speed up the game a bit, if I can. And all of a sudden that pollution cloud is gonna grow insanely fast. Alright, no long outro screens I said. Okay, most attacks seem to be coming from the top. I want to get in here. Alright. So we're gonna get the big bites now pretty soon. Castle turrets are doing the work. They are distracting the biters, let's say that. It's good the biters cannot use them. Look at how fast the attacks are growing in size now. These are already assimilated. If I leave this on, Anyway, you know what happens. I've done the screen often enough. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks and 4700 Enver again for the many gifted subs. I didn't see how many it were, but it were at least 20, maybe 30 even. And thanks everybody else for subscribing and especially for chatting. It's always nice to interact. Thanks for pointing out my mistakes so that the base doesn't grind to a halt and I will only notice it 1 hour later. And I will see you in the next stream. Perhaps next Sunday again. I will try to keep it up. Keep an eye on the planning and subscribe to the notifications on the planning. You can also do that on Discord. You can subscribe to a message where you get pinged whenever I go live, so you don't miss the start. And yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks everybody again, and I will see you all next time.